Man, last time I was able to do it in... Hi, y'all. I'm trying to figure out my stream setup. It's just not doing what I needed to do today. Last time I was able to get it like that, but for some reason, she ain't... All right, if you're watching, please, who is you? Hello, how you doing? Let me know what's good. I'm also looking at my computer for the chat because I can't see on my phone. Come on, join the live stream, y'all. We here. Happy Easter if you celebrate Easter. I am in Paris, so Easter's not that big a deal, at least not that I know of. Call me when you want, call me when you need. Maybe I shouldn't sing that. It is Easter Sunday. Sorry, y'all. That's kind of, is that kind of anti, what's the word? Anti, is that blasphemous, that song? Hello, hello, hello. If y'all don't mind, I'm going to play some music while we wait for more people to come in, because I want to... Hey, Lauren. I want to... Sorry, the setup was real late today. I'm so sorry. I was trying to get my life together. Lauren, are you in the U.S.? Are you in Paris? Are you in France? Let me know, girl. Thanks for coming to the last live or watching the replay. You guys are amazing. Hope to have another amazing one. I got my matcha. I'm ready to chat. You're in Maryland? Maryland? That's not how you say it. Maryland? Did you celebrate Easter today? I've since lost my English since being in France, because Lord knows I'm not speaking French either. It's a mess. Bonjour. Bienvenue. Welcome. Wait, you're from Florida. Did you celebrate Easter? Is it rude to ask if people celebrate Easter? Because it is a religious holiday. Maybe I shouldn't ask y'all. If it offends y'all, let me know. Okay, we have Lauren. We have Cutie. Is it Dej? We have Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo, where are you from, girl? And I see Renee. Am I frozen? No, I don't really. I just sit at home eating sushi. Sushi? On Easter? Sushi? Why are you sitting at home eating sushi? Hi. Hey, Lamia. Wait, I feel like I've seen your name before. Lamia. Have we chatted before? That sounds familiar. Okay. I mean, hey, sushi, why not? Oh, hey, from Boston. You know, I'm kind of the worst American citizen. Oh, hey, from Canada. Hello. I'm kind of a terrible American citizen, and I've only really been to, let's say, Texas, Ohio, California, and New York. Every other state in between I have not even visited. I'm the worst. Really? I totally feel like your name is familiar. There's no way. I mean, okay, my bad. But hey, Lamia, how you doing? Where are you from? Canada. What time is it in Canada? Because I know this was midday for a lot of people, because a lot of people who watch my videos are in the US. But it's also really late here, so I wasn't trying to do it too late. Because when it's too late, I'm not even gonna be talkative. I'm gonna be asleep, y'all. Hey from Ohio, hello and welcome. It's 12. What? Is Vancouver on the East Coast? Wait, what? How's it 12? You're from NOLA, but you're in Indiana. I'm in NOLA, but I'm from Indiana. How's it 12 p.m. in Vancouver? That blows my mind. Eastern time is 3 p.m. right now. What time zone are you on? Another Vancouver. Wow, okay. Come on, Canada. I'm from NC, girl. Thank you for saying my name right, too. Oh, it's Lamia. See, you know I got you because my name is Atavia. So I understand the issue. My name has been mispronounced many a time, so I get it. Pacific. Am I crazy? What time is it in Eastern? I literally put it on my thumbnail, and yet I don't know what time it is. Eastern time is 6 hours from Paris. 5 hours, because the time went back. And then 3 hours from that is Pacific. So it should be 1. You know what? I'm going to move on so I don't seem so slow. I'm not even going to try to get your time zone correct. Thank you. Thank you. So we are on lockdown. I don't know if y'all follow what's happening. Oh, thank you, Kiera. Excuse my squeaky chair. I don't know if y'all follow what's happening in France, but we are in confinement again, apparently. And what does confinement really mean? Girl, I don't know. Nobody knows. What was it? The president of France was like, hey, we're going to give you an hour more of your curfew. So instead of 6, we're now allowed to be out until 7. And then they're like, we're going to close schools, but you can do whatever you want, but also carry this paper. Like, it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Why bother? What are you trying to prove, sir? And I think cases are going up here. Truly, I have no idea. It's all trash, let me say. I am tempted to get my butt on a flight and go to Cali, go see my family, enjoy the sun, because this is not it, sis. This is not it right now. Is the States open right now? Or Canada? Because I'm seeing a lot of US people and Canada people, Canadians, sorry. Are things open? Because France is not open. We haven't been open since last summer. And excuse me while I drink my matcha. I don't know, 9 p.m. I'm like, let me have matcha for no reason. Is anything open? Or am I crazy? Because the last time I saw, New York was open, California's open, and what else was open? Atlanta. Everything is open in Vancouver. What? Y'all are out here getting everything open and things are further closing here. Now, are y'all going out though? That's the question. Things are open, but are you going out? How are you feeling about it? Okay, I see. I see. Now, that's the thing here. In France, vaccinations who? I haven't heard of many people getting vaccinated, but in the US, I've heard of so many people getting vaccines and so many people my age. Almost everything is open in Maryland, but it definitely shouldn't be. Why you say that, girl? Ain't you happy to have things open? I'd be happy. I won't lie. I miss cafes and I miss being able to sit in a restaurant and enjoy my meal, sis. Not outside or not having to have a freaking thing at my house and then having to clean up after people. Like, I want to go out. I'm sick of it. I want to explore. I want to travel freely. Your first vaccine. We got more than one vaccine? I don't follow it. There's more than one. You got to get multiple shots. Yes, U.S. is open. North Carolina just lifted most of its restrictions, but the mask is still enforced. I don't know what's going on with schools, though. Okay. I get it. Nah, that makes sense. That's kind of how Paris was in the summer. Like, things were open, but we still had to wear a mask everywhere. And then we had a full hot summer while everyone else was closed. And now we've been closed ever since, sis. So I guess we lived our best lives in the summer because it hasn't happened again. No, I'm not going out that much because cases are rising. Yeah. None of this makes sense, y'all. What even is COVID, truly? I'm always like, no, we shouldn't be doing all this vaccine stuff, or no, they shouldn't be closing places. But realistically, what do we do? Who knows what to do? This is a crazy situation. Yes, I miss a good cafe moment. I want to go on a date and go to a cafe. Girl, I don't want to have to sit and cook for somebody. Or I don't want to sit in the cold. See, the weather here is so wild. This week, it was literally almost 80 degrees for 3 days. And it's supposed to snow on Tuesday. What is this weather doing? So I'm just like, I'm sick of it. I want to be in a warm... Actually, I won't lie. Stuff here doesn't really have heaters or ACs, so the summer is going to be miserable. But still, I want to be able to go out and have the option. Yeah, girl, comes in 2 parts with... The what? The Pfeiffer? The Fitzfer? I don't know what word you just said to me. Lamia, what? I told you, I'm not the one to follow vaccines and politics. I don't know what word that is. I miss cafes, but no one cares about cases rising. I mean, that's really how it is everywhere. People just want to live their lives. It's been a full year and almost a half that we've been in this COVID situation. So, of course, girl, I'm tired too. I get it. What can you do? Life is still to be lived. Like, we still got life to live. Are we supposed to be in the house forever? Like, there's literally, I feel like, personally, my own opinion, I feel like there's no right way or wrong way to deal with this situation because, truthfully, none of it makes sense. I'm in college. We are out still here on campus. Hey, Amanda. How you say your name? You're still on campus? I mean, why does my hair look lopsided? Do y'all see that? Am I crazy? Anyway, how is living on campus? Because I can't imagine living with other people right now. I can't imagine living with other people right now because of the whole COVID situation. Because I had roommates when I lived in LA, and just imagining having to live with people and deal with COVID and stuff not being open, I don't think I would have made it. So, how you handling that? I'm gonna be a little slow. Yeah, exactly, Lamia. Renee, how is that going? Because that's wild. Yo, I don't know what kind of weather that is. We are all mad out here. I was literally wearing a skirt and a crop top on, Tuesday? And now I gotta wear a coat. Again, I'm mad. We're all mad. And also, I think the reason we went into a third confinement is because of... If y'all would have saw how Paris is when the sun comes out, like, everyone comes out. The parks are packed full of people, and there was so many people out this week, and I'm sure the government was like, what are y'all doing? Nobody has their mask on. Y'all are all close to each other. Like, get it together. So Sis, I want to be free. I want to be free right now. I didn't know Amande is a French name. I've never heard that name before. Are you Canadian? Are you French? Are you African? Because you know the French colonized, you know what, we're not gonna get we're not gonna get into all that. Totally agree, girl. I'm ready to live life after last year, right? Right? Now I won't lie. I did do a lot of things last year just because my life worked out that way. Like I was given a lot of opportunities, more than I think I have in the past because of COVID. But also it also limited so many things, and I'm ready to get out in the streets. Have y'all seen that video? That streets start calling my name. I'm going to the street. That's literally how I feel right now. I'm going to the streets. They're calling my name. They're calling my name. I'm learning all these new skills. I want to travel. I saved up my money. Like I'm ready to go to the streets. My school has been really good about mask rules, so we haven't shut down. Oh, that's good. Honestly, Renee, that sounds ideal. To be in solo rooms. Nah, that sounds dope. I would go to college if I got a single dorm. Partially why I didn't want to live on campus in college is because I don't like sharing with people. That sounds dope. If your school was actually really strict about the mask situation, that's dope. Girl, you look amazing with that new red hair. Thank you. I don't know how to say your name. I'm going to try it. A school. I know that was terrible. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce those letters together. I'm so sorry. Can you spell it out phonetically for me? By the way, I was in Paris from August 2020 until December 2020. What? You were here when I was an au pair. And then I got fired in January. I was working as an au pair, and I also au paired in Paris for 3 months in 2019. Girl, or guy, or genderless. We should have connected. I was out here making videos then. I was with that other host family then. That's dope. Did you enjoy your au pair experience? That's the question. Have you been to any other places in France? You know what? For the first time, I left Paris, like, what was it, 2 months in February with my friends. That video I did with my friends in Grenoble, that was the first time I traveled outside of Paris. Now, I've traveled in Spain, and I've traveled in Italy, and I've been to the UK, but I've never been to any other place other than Paris in France. And France is pretty cool, and I really want to go to the South because I heard people in the South are a lot nicer than people in Paris. Because if you've been to Paris, you know they're a little rude. Let me be honest, they're a lot of rude. Like the cashiers got attitudes, the people on the streets got attitudes, and sometimes I'm sick of it. That's something I do miss about the US, just people being nice. If you think people in the US are mean, you'll be surprised, girl. Come to Paris. You will get some attitudes for no reason. I'm going to the streets. The streets are calling me. I'm American. My real name is Almond. So in French, it's Almond. Oh. Girl, that did not even... Almond joy. That did not even click in my head. I literally am learning French, or I speak it daily, and yet that did not click in my head. That's a beautiful name. I might have to name my child that. Almond. That's so cool. That's a cool name. I miss it and trying to go back, but it's difficult with the COVID situation. Yeah, a lot of people are trying to become au pairs right now, and they're just like not prioritizing au pairs, so I get it. I totally get it. I miss traveling so much. Me too. And traveling without restrictions or having to worry about getting a COVID test every time you move around, and also traveling as an American has gotten more difficult, because before, I don't know why, but before in Europe, having an American passport, people kind of just disregard it. Like if you show your blue passport, people are like, okay, go ahead. But with the whole COVID situation, everybody is just cracking down on it. So I do miss traveling more freely. Yo, you want to become an au pair? Have you not seen any of my videos saying, don't do it? Don't do it, girl. She belongs to the street. That's not the video I'm talking about. She belongs to the streets. Yes. You watch my videos. You know how many times I put that in my videos. Ooh, okay. Okay. 31 looking 18. That is fabulous. Congrats. Share your skincare routine. Because I've been looking 25 my whole life. Literally, I wish I was kidding. When I was 10, people always thought I was in my 20s. So maybe I'm aging backwards. I've always been a tall kid too, and thick and chunky. So I get it, but also share the secrets. My name is Serena. Thank you. Thank you, Serena, because I did not know what your name was. So the first family I worked in with 2019, they were so nice. 2020, I didn't have the best experience with. Yeah, Serena, it's really like a chance game, because the second family I had, which were in Spain, they were fantastic. But the first family, trash. Throw them in the whole trash. Third family, they were fine, but the girl was so spoiled and they fired me without any warning. So they were trash too, let's be honest. So it's really, you never know what you're getting with au pairing. I want to go to Lyon. I've heard great things about it. I have heard great things about Lyon too, and Nice, and Montpellier, and Monaco, and all those southern region cities. The kids were terrible with me. Did you just say spit on you and hit you? Serena. Serena. Did you just say the kids would spit on you and hit you? Now, I be saying I had a horror story, but if that happened to me, girl, I would have been in a French jail. No child is going to spit on me. No French child will spit on me, darling. I do have a back. No child abuse on my channel. I'm on the... Wait. I'll answer that question. I saw your question, Armand. Let me get to the other ones. I don't care about anyone's attitude. I have my own. Exactly. Exactly. That's why being on my own is fantastic. I've been thinking about being an au pair, but I've heard a lot of horror stories. Yeah, I've heard a lot of horror stories myself. And I know people personally who've had terrible, terrible stories worse than mine. Mine was just that the parents were overbearing a lot of the time and the kids wouldn't listen. But there are stories worse than that. Toulouse does look really nice. I think the cities that I want to go to next are Toulouse and Nice. Toulouse looks so cute. I've been to northern Spain, which is like southern France, and it's really beautiful. So yeah, I'd recommend. I want to see more of the little villages. Oh girl, this chair is squeaky. Girl, I have, but I don't want to be in Boston any more than needed. I don't know what you're talking about, yo-yo. Any French boyfriend? Amande. Actually, let me tell you what's been going on in my life. So, French boyfriend. Nah. interests, I've been talking to a few people, living my best life. You know, this new hair has gotten me really bold, so I've been like texting all the people that I may have ghosted, and I'm like, hey, what's up, boo? So I have some people that I'm chatting with. One of them happened to be a guy who is French, and he always sends me voice messages in French. And let me tell you, I have no idea what he says to me. As bad as I want to be able to like go on a date with him because he has a really beautiful voice, I don't know what he's saying. The thing about my French is I can understand French well, I can read it, but he speaks so damn fast. I'm just like, this is never gonna work. And he's really cute, y'all. I want it to work, but I can't. So no, long story short, no French boyfriend. I'm currently dating around and seeing that where it goes. Spanish people are so, oh girl, I forgot I had an instant burning. Let me not burn myself. I tried to have the vibe here today. I want to feel real mystical, but I'm also not trying to burn my shirt. Spanish people are so down to earth. Yeah. Spanish people are the sweetest. They're so sweet. It's also kind of a more relaxed country in general. Like when I was in Spain, I had a host family, and the other au pairs that I met, I was often hanging out with their families. Like they were that chill that the other girls' host families were always like, come to this party with us. Let's party until 3 in the morning. They're so sweet in Spain. Oh my gosh. I love that. I want to teach English abroad. Do you have any tips for teaching remote? It's really simple. You just have to always be prepared to find a hotspot or something. I did teaching abroad for a bit when I first arrived. Hold on, let me take a sip. So it's fairly simple. You just have to do research beforehand, and also know that teaching abroad is not gonna get you that much money. So like, don't go into an expensive city unless maybe like you get your own clients, I guess. But a lot of the programs, they don't give you that much money unless you're topping tier of the teachers. But you just got to be prepared that Wi-Fi is not always going to be stable, and you're going to always have to put on this crazy face of teaching kids. Teaching kids is exhausting. Have you ever taught kids English? Like, do you teach English now? Let me know, because it's exhausting. Also, are the guys cute in Paris? That's a hard question. That's a loaded question, because okay, I'm gonna say they're cute, but they're tiny. They're like little, they're so small. They're so small. So my like thing of cuteness kind of changes because I'm a large lady, and I kind of need large guys because I'm a large lady. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even someone who cares if someone is big or not, but a lot of the times guys are insecure about being smaller than the woman, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm larger than a lot of people here. I think every host dad that I had, I was taller than them and bigger than them. So they're cute, but I think my type is more maybe British men or just people who are not French. I usually get along best with people who are not French, because the French have a whole different kind of, what is it, sense of humor than I do, and a lot more serious. I'm not serious. I'm silly. I like to make jokes. But French people are very mature people, and they're very like always want to talk politically to you, and I'm just like, I don't want to be bothered. So it depends on your type. It depends on your type. But they do be trash just the same, let me say. Girl, yo, I would sue too if somebody spit on me. No way. No way. How's the food situation going? finding any flavor yet. Have you tried Middle Eastern or African restaurants? Do they even have any, honestly, in Paris? Yes, there's a lot of African restaurants. I mean, Paris has a lot of African people. But the thing about food is, for me, I don't eat meat or dairy. So even if a place has flavor, I can't really eat it. So no, I haven't found any good food. I just, what do I eat? I don't even know what I eat. I just drink my green smoothies and move about my day because I don't know if flavor is coming to me anytime soon. Honestly, the most flavor I've gotten from my food is the food that my friends cook me, because I have some friends who really like cooking and they're really good at it. So I'm just like, go ahead, cook me some food. I love it. That was cute. That was cute. And these people are nice. That was cute. I ain't gonna try to plug my channel. I just did a video on my favorite spots in France. If you're looking for cute places. I mean, I'll check it out. I definitely will check it out. I'm always down to travel. Okay, let me au pair in Spain. I recommend it, even though au pairing is still a gamble. Just because I say people in Spain were really nice, it's still a gamble. I had a friend who had a terrible family in Spain, and she had to rematch. But ultimately, she got a really good family, but she still had to rematch. Like, it's just the same. But overall, people in Spain are a lot nicer. And I feel like it kind of might have to do with that they're not generally very rich people. It's usually the very rich families that be the most trash, let me say. The ones who got money and have had money for a long time. They just treat people terribly. So I think that might have something to do with it. Yes, Yo-Yo. A lot of people come on tefl for here in France. It's a relatively easy program for you to get into, and I think they're still allowing people during COVID. Actually, I have a friend who just came to Paris in October. So yeah, I definitely think tefl is a good way to go. But the thing about tefl is you have to have a bachelor's degree, and I don't think you have to have teaching experience, but you have to have a bachelor's degree. So if you have a bachelor's and you want to come to France, I do it. It's fairly easy teaching English. Lauren, you should try tefl if you want to try France. I think Spain also has their own teaching English program too, but I've never done tefl. My friend Edwina made a video about tefl on the A-pop channel. I would have to find it. Maybe I can find it. But she recommended it, so I couldn't tell you nothing about tefl. I never did it. I don't plan to teach kids English. That's not my plan right now. My plan is to live life and be able to wake up when I want to and then work when I want to, and yeah, and travel freely. That is my goal. So, but tefl is a starting point for sure. Is my thing delayed? I feel like it's so delayed. Let me know if you guys are getting lag or anything, because sometimes my Wi-Fi be trash. Let me see. Hold on. Is it good? I think it's good. Oh wait, it froze. Am I frozen, y'all? It is so delayed. Oh my gosh. I'm good now? Y'all, I said that like 2 minutes ago. It's very delayed. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, okay. I think we're good. Um, since I work for myself, I was able to apply for the passport talent. Passport talent. It's a very tedious visa process. If you can find some other way to do it, I'd recommend it. But it was just the most flexible for my situation, and yeah, not really having to work with anyone, because the visa situation, it's so specific. It's so like au pair visas, you can only be an au pair for work, and student visas, you can only work for a maximum of 20 hours per week, and it's just like, who wants to be bothered? So passport talent, or what's the other one? Profession liberal, which is basically self-employed visa. That's what I'd recommend. But for teaching online, I have no idea, because I wasn't going for a visa for teaching online. You could start your own business and do it that way, but that's not what I was doing. Thank you, Yo-Yo. That's so sweet. Thank you. I'm telling you, it's so delayed for me. Maybe it's because I'm watching it on my laptop, so I'm seeing myself replay like 2 minutes after. Are y'all looking to come to France? Or are y'all just interested in life abroad? Like, what questions do y'all have? Because I'm always being asked about the visa situation for me, or I'm always being asked about the cost of living in Paris, or dating. Which does not go well for me. I just realized the other day that I didn't date at all in 2020. Did y'all date in 2020? Because I was not out here. I was not out here in the world. In 2020, it was like I was getting my life back together, and dating was the last thing on my mind. And I know so many people who have gotten in relationships and somehow are together during COVID, and I just don't get it. I don't get it, girl. Are you planning on staying in Paris? Bonjour. Hello, Eve. Are you planning on staying in Paris? You know what? I'm actually a very nomadic person. So I think eventually, I've been looking at Japan. Well, not really looking, but Japan has been on my spirit lately. So I think I'd eventually live in Japan for a little bit. But my goal in life is to live in different places for a few months. So I think eventually I'd live in Japan or China. I want to say China, but China has a lot of kind of racial issues with Black people. I do want to travel in a van one day. That's my plan. I was gonna do that before I got my apartment in Paris. It was like either buy a van and travel Europe, or get an apartment. And I decided on getting an apartment here in Paris. So I think in the future, I'm gonna try to live in a van. I hope you guys come along with that journey, because I definitely will be documenting it. But right now, nah. I still have a lease. I have a few months left on my lease. If I decide to do something else, I don't know. Maybe getting a bigger apartment. I don't know. This is really the first time in my life that I've settled down. I used to move all the freaking time in my life and always have a new apartment. So when I came to Paris, I was just like, I want to sit down for a second. I don't want to travel right now. I just want to rest my feet, plant my seeds, and that's really what I've been doing in this past year. I just have interest in living abroad. I'm tired of the US. Girl, I get it. I totally get it. Just start traveling, honestly. Once you kind of travel and see what it's like, your perspective changes. At least that's what I've heard from a lot of people, and that's how my own perspective was when I first came to France. Even though I didn't have a good experience with the first host family, it kind of changed my perspective on life and what I wanted. So I kind of just made things happen for myself little by little. Just kept planting seeds everywhere and asking questions and finding ways. I'm not someone who takes no for an answer. Like, that's not, you gonna say no? Great. I'm gonna find a way to do it anyway. So that's kind of how I just made a life for myself here. And a lot of people from the US usually start in Mexico or South America because I think it's a lot easier to transition than it is from the US to Europe. But girl, I just say, like, whatever's calling you, go for it. It may not be right, but just try it. Try it. Why not? What steps, how did you start? I'd love to live abroad, but I'm not sure how it would work with my career. I do have to say that I'm 24 and I have no responsibilities really but bills, and bills will follow you anywhere. So I can be in freaking I can be in the middle of Africa and bills will follow me. So I didn't have to worry about leaving so much behind. Also, I was kind of an impulsive person and that's kind of how my life got started here in France, at least, because I was just like, one day I want to live abroad and leave everything behind. And I did that. I'm not really afraid to leave things behind. So I really think you have to weigh what's important to you, because if living a fuller life is important to you, you will find a way. And that was most important for me, to live the life that I wanted to live and just make it happen. So that's how I started. Also, I'm in a job that's very flexible. Like, I do social media work and acting. I can do that literally anywhere. And if any time was better to start being abroad, it's now, because everything is digital. Everybody's working from home, Renee. So you can literally try to find a way to do anything digitally and start traveling. Like, this is the best time to do it. Build a business, maybe, and travel with it. I don't know what you do for work, but this is a great time to start doing digital stuff and living abroad. What did she say? Is Paris open to traveling? And no, no, girl. Mm-mm. It's not open. It's not open. Don't waste your money. It's not open. No, no, no. I even think we're even more closed. They closed the borders to Europe. So, nah, we're not open. They say close the borders, but they can't really close borders. Borders are literally non-existent. But they're only really letting people in if you have visas and or like working stuff here. I don't know. I have no idea. My interest in Paris died. I get it, girl. Low key. On the lowest key. Mine too, but only because Paris is a gloomy city in the winter. It's cold. It's rainy. It's dirty. So in the winter, it's just like, why am I here? Especially when things are closed. Paris is the best Paris when things are open and the sun is outside and people are out living their best life. That's when Paris looks like it is on the movies. But when it's cold outside, it just looks dirty and grimy. So I totally get that. I totally get it. Tinder was so dead for me. Well, honestly, Tinder is never my thing. People do not like me on Tinder. I be on Bumble and Hinge. Tinder is not my go-to. But it was so dead. But I know so many people who got in relationships and are still in them during coronavirus. How? I don't get it. Eastern Europe. Not really. I want to travel to as many countries as I can. I want to travel to all 150, 190. How many countries are there? I can't pull it off the top of my head. But I do want to travel to every country eventually. But as of right now, there's nothing in Eastern Europe that's really on my mind. Ooh, hold on. Oh, snap. My phone is going to shut down. I might have to end this and come back. My phone on, what is it called? Sleep. so it's gonna sleep in like 5 minutes. Living in a van sounds fun, going from country to country. Yeah, exactly. And with COVID restrictions, I feel like it would be the best time to do it because you're in your own van, you're not bothering anybody else. You can kind of travel as you want and still see a lot of countries, but not have to worry about hotels being closed or Airbnbs or restaurants and stuff because it's literally all with you. So I thought that would be perfect right now. Girl, what you saying period to, yo-yo? I want to know what you was saying period to. Italy. I don't have the best experience about Italy. Okay, nothing dramatic happened to me in Italy, but when I think about going to Italy, I think about the amount of stares that I got. Like, I went to Sicily and specifically the region of Palermo, and it's a small little town, but they were staring at me like they've never seen a black person before. It was wild. I felt so uncomfortable. So I don't know. I don't know about Italy, girl. Try it if you want. And Rome for me, it was dirty. Now let me tell you. I did get hit on by some cute men. I did get hit on by some cute men in Rome. I really did. But Rome was also really grimy and old. But the men are very cute. And Italian is very cute. So maybe I just gotta give it another chance. You know, hold on. Maybe my boo is there. Let me think about that. Maybe I will go back to Italy. Maybe just not Sicily. Yeah, I really want to live in a few countries, especially France, but I'm not know what to do for work. Do you love what you do for work now, Lauren? Is there something you could change to? Is there something you can do remotely? Think about it, boo. Think about it. Everything is done remotely nowadays. You never know. Excuse me, I'm not trying to flash y'all, but for some reason, they are out to play. Okay, stay in your casing. That just gave me so much inspiration. Of course, yo-yo, I'm always going to be the person who's going to encourage you to travel. Live your life, please. I mean, there's so much you can do. And there's not even the excuse of, I don't have money. Because, girl, I was broke. I was broke every single time I traveled. And yet still, I rise, girl. Still, I'm here in my Parisian apartment. Life will give it to you if you ask for it. Yeah, I've been seeing that the weather's been gloomy in London. And London is more locked down than France, right? I think in London, it's been locked down for a minute. Am I crazy? What's the whole June 21st thing in London? I've been seeing that all over Instagram. Okay, yo, thank you for clarifying. Yes, period. Live your life. Live independently. Period. I get it. Do you not get stares in Spain? I've heard some experiences there. No, not really. No. I mean, people in Spain are also short, but people got meat in Spain. So I think that's the balance. People got meat. You talking about stairs. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But no, I didn't really get stares in Spain, and I was in a small town. Like, I never really felt uncomfortable. I felt very comfortable in Spain. I think people in Spain don't really stare at you like that. Like in Paris, they will stare you down and not even be ashamed about it. And then in Sicily, they were like gawking at me. I mean, you never seen a 5'10" black woman with curly hair and a lot of juice. You never seen it? They were gawking at me. Oh. It was so weird. It's like those experiences you hear, but you never been through it, so you don't really know. Like, people were outside of their stores staring at me as I walked down the street. It was weird. I didn't like it. Went to Naples, but I would not go back to Naples. Sorrento. I sound so uncultured. How you say that word, Nikki? Sorrentono. Why wouldn't you go back to Naples? What was wrong with Naples? I still kind of want to try Florence and the Amalfi Coast. Yes. I think I'll have to go back to Italy because the Amalfi Coast is a thing. It's so beautiful. I'm from California and it's sunny most days and living somewhere gloomy all the time. I don't know if I can do it. Southern France. Now I get that. I'm from California too, and I didn't realize how much I needed the sun until I didn't have the sun. So I get it. Because when those sunny days come out, girl, you better believe I'm the first person who's like, all right, let me wear a crop top and some shorts. I am the first person. So I totally get it. You're cute. Thank you. She called me cute, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, girl. I mean, I wasn't the only cute person in Italy. It was still weird, but I thank you for the compliment. I do want to go to Portugal. And if anywhere else in Europe, Portugal. What countries haven't I been to? Scotland. Might find me a Scottish babe. I've been to Amsterdam. One of my favorite cities. I would live in the Netherlands. They're so nice in the Netherlands. They're so sweet. Oh my gosh. Wow. If you guys go anywhere, go to freaking Amsterdam. They're the sweetest people. And riding a bike in Amsterdam is so much. It's like living in a movie. It's amazing. Sweet chocolate. Oh my gosh. Eve, you are too much. Thank you. Thank you, Kiera. You're so sweet. How are French people with people that have visible tattoos? Oh, I have no idea. I don't think French people really care about tattoos. Okay. If I would say anything, I don't like to generalize, but usually it's older French people who have any of these issues, like 50s, 60s, maybe 40s. Younger French people don't care. So if you were going to have an issue, do you have tattoos? Is that what you're asking? Also, Parisians are a different breed. From what I've heard, people in the South are a lot nicer and speak slower. And I haven't heard much about people from the North, actually. But a lot of my French friends are from the North and they're sweet. So it's really about like the 40s, 50s, that they a little funky attituded. You don't really got to worry about that. I don't think tattoos are a big thing. Ooh, London. I'd recommend going to London too. The only reason I didn't live in London is because, one, I think it's as expensive as LA, because a lot of people in London have roommates, and that's kind of the sign to me that it's as expensive as LA. The reason I'm in Paris is because it was cheaper. Like, if I was going to be in Europe, I wanted to have my own place, and just in London, it didn't seem attainable. Because in Paris, you can get your own place for like $500. It can be small, like a box, but it's your own place. And I don't think that's possible in London, which is why I'm not there. And also, for some reason, I wanted to give myself a challenge and be like, oh, they speak English in London. I'm going to go to France and learn this very difficult language that makes no sense and that no one's going to understand. And people are going to act like they don't understand what you're saying. And love-hate relationship with Paris. Love-hate. How about Ireland? Have you been there? No, I've actually met no Irish people. I don't know any Irish people. I don't know any Scottish people. I know a few Brits, but Irish and Scottish? No. Actually, I think I dated a guy from Ireland before. Oh, that was an awkward date. Oh, y'all. Can I tell y'all about this? I'm just in a chatting mood. Uh, you're Irish. Hello. Perfect timing. Hey, Rosa. I didn't know you were Irish. So, in 2017, it was really my first time dating. So I went on the spree. Okay, basically, I had my little whole fate, whatever you want to call it. And I was just like, let me date everyone who says they want to go on a date with me and not really know what I want or not really know, like, not to lead people on. Now I know better. But listen, I went on this date with this Irish dude. I never really had feelings for him like that. Like, I never, but maybe I was leading him on. So we went out twice. The first date was fine. Like, we were vibing. He was cool. We went on a second date and he invited me to his house to cook food for me. And I was like, cool, I'm going to go to his house. We're going to chat and have a good time. That was when I was still naive and thought that if I go to a guy's house, he won't try to make a move. They might just want to chat. It never happens. I still have hope. Like, sometimes I just want to chill. Don't make a move on me. But so he made dinner. We were vibing. Maybe I was flirting too hard. But if I tell this story, my mom is going to be like, what the heck? The plan was that we were going to sleep in the same bed. Y'all, nothing happened. Nothing was going to happen. But my little naive 20-year-old self was like, yeah, I'll sleep in the same bed with this man. He won't make any moves. It'll be fine, So we're about to go to sleep. And then he kisses me. And I'm like, I literally freeze. I'm like a popsicle. I'm like, I'm not going to kiss him back because I don't like him like that. So then I just like flip over and like curl in a ball. And we don't talk for the rest of the night. And then when we wake up, I don't even think we talked when we got up either. It was the most awkward thing ever. And we never addressed it. And we never spoke again. So we got up, he went to work, I went to work, and we never talked after that. So that's the first Irish man that I met. We never talk. And yeah. I'm not the best at dating, y'all. I really just be wanting to chat. I'm a chatty person. I just want to talk and have a good time and listen to music. Like, he was playing the flute. He was playing this instrument that I've never heard of. It was like this big gray flute and it was beautiful. And he was like playing records and I was just vibing. I wasn't trying to get nothing on. I was just here for the good time. But, yeah, that's right. I'm coming there so I can get me a box as long as it has heat and light and water. Yes, Eve, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's attainable to have a box in Paris. It's your own box. It's okay if it's small. It's cheap. You're safe. You have your little safe haven. That's what I keep telling people. You don't have to get an expensive place in Paris. Come on now, you guys in the same bed and you think you're just going to sleep. Yes, Amond, yes, I just wanted to talk and sleep. Is that so hard to ask for? I've been in this situation many a times because I'm just like, we're just going to chat or we're just going to play video games. They don't want anything from me. It's okay. Don't be like me. Please don't be like me. Janine, okay, I'm not alone. I'm not the only one who was awkward. Thank you, Janine. Thank you. Thank you. I don't feel so bad. But I just realized how I might have let him on like this year. And I feel bad about it. Sorry. Mike, if you're out there, I'm sorry. I never texted you back. You never texted me back. We never chopped it up. Do we have to address it? Like, would you guys address it if you were in that situation? What do you do in that situation? I guess I could have been like, I'm not feeling it. That was the most awkward moment. You don't have to talk in his bed. We were going to bed. We were literally going to sleep. So, not with men because they think you come to their bed for more than sleep or nap. I know now. I was naive. I hope I'm not naive anymore. I just, I'm sure he was very hurt. I'm sure he was very hurt. He made a dinner, everything, y'all. He was really trying to romance me, so I'm sure he was hurt. He never brought it up, so I thought it was fine, you know? I have a lot of awkward stories like that. I was just an awkward dater in the past. And I think that's why I've kind of given up on dating now, because what are you to do? Girl, I don't remember. That was, what, 4 years ago? How was the dinner? I don't know. I remember he made white asparagus, and I was impressed. Because I don't know, it seemed fancy. I think it was fine. He was cool. He was really sweet. He just, Mike, we could be friends. I don't even know if he's in Paris anymore. Yes, you are chatty. Your lives are awesome. And you tell it like it is. I'm very chatty. Which is weird because I guess not. I'm kind of an introverted extrovert because I chat when I want to chat. But if I ain't got nothing to say, I'm not going to talk. Like, I'll be in a corner silent, or I'm someone who really needs my alone time. So after I've been chatting with people for like 4 hours, I'm good. I want to go home and recharge. So it's really surprising how chatty I can get on a live or on a video. I wish y'all understood my struggle. Because I'd be recording videos and I'd be having like so much stuff that I gotta cut out because I talk so dang much sometimes. It's hard. Oh my gosh. Now I'm thinking about all the awkward moments that I've had dating. Oh my gosh. You ever been, you ever been, like, you ever kissed someone and it was just disgusting? I just remember, was that last year? 2019. It was like, I was just on a spree of not dating, and this guy kissed me while we were on the date, and it was just like the wettest, nastiest kiss I've ever had. And I don't think I'm gonna ever forget that. It was disgusting. I felt disgusting after. Like he slobbered on my mouth. I remember when I first started dating, I was scared to death. This one guy was like, why do you look like you're pooping bricks? Girl, how scared were you? I did. Okay, no, I get it. How old were you though? Were you like a teenager? Or were you like mid-20s, super nervous? I get it. The last time I've been really nervous on a date was literally 2019. I dated this guy who was, girl, he was fine. He was fine. He was tall, French, black, buff. And I was just so nervous around him. It was the weirdest thing ever. I'm like, this guy is good looking. I don't understand. Yeah, that's the last time I've ever been like, I'm shitting bricks. No, I haven't really been. I also don't think I was a good dater, to be honest. When I was really dating out here, I wasn't interesting. I feel bad for the guys that I went on dates with because I was not this person that I am now. I was not this person living her best life, having stuff to do. When I was dating, I was in that first host family in Brunch in France, in like the outside of Paris. Like I was with that family when I was dating. Girl, I was not an interesting person. I was my girl. If y'all would have saw that hair that I had when I first came to Paris, I was looking so beat up, so trash. I did not know how to take care of my wigs myself. I can only imagine what they got. I'm so sorry. I was 21 at the time. I was super shy. No, I get it, Janine. Am I saying your name? Is your name Janine? No, I get it. I totally get it. Dating is, oof. Oof. Dating is weird. But I've been really confident lately. So dating is not that bad for me anymore. But I do get it. And you never know what it can be, because you meet people on dating apps and it's like, is this a date? Is this a hangout? Can we be friends? It's hard. I totally get it. I haven't had the best dating experience. And then people come out here, mind you, might be blonde hair, blue eyed girls, but people come out here and date and find their boo in 2 weeks. And I'm like, ma'am, it's been 2 years. Where my boo at? Where my boo? I can't even tell you how many people I know who have found their boo so quickly. It's just, am I picky, y'all? Am I not dating enough? I also just don't have patience. I have no patience for dating. I go on a dating app for a week and I'm over it and I delete it for months. I can't do it. Oh my gosh. Why are we talking about dating on Easter Sunday? It is Easter Sunday. I'm a hopeless romantic. What does hopeless romantic really mean, though? Hopeless romantic, how would you explain that? I think I'm romantic, but also I don't like giving people my energy. I've just like, you can't have my energy. If you're not giving me energy back, I don't want to give it to you, darling. You don't deserve it. You're not going to get it. Are you someone who would wine and dine someone, or do you want to be wined and dined? What does hopeless romantic mean? Dating apps are so boring. Yo, oh my gosh. Guys be so boring. Oh my god. You can't even have a conversation with these people. And I can't be bothered. There's only so many times I want to say, hey, this is what I do for work. This is my name. Ask me something interesting. I'm also someone who goes after what she wants. So I've been noticing a lot lately in my dating life that I feel like I'm chasing people, and it's very weird for me, but also I don't like wasting time. So if I want, or if I'm kind of interested, I'm going to figure it out so I don't have to think about you anymore in case it like doesn't work out. I just like to get it over with. Girl, how you gonna say hopeless romantic and then say you want to be spoiled by a rich man? What you talk about? That's 2 different things. So you want to be spoiled, that's what you're saying. Hopeless romantic is a little different. Right? Am I crazy? I don't want to be spoiled. I want to have my own money. I'm cool with having my own money. But I am someone who likes to be treated. But I don't need spoiled. I don't need spoiled. I want to get my own stuff. But you can give me a gift or 2 or 3. That's okay. I am not someone who's like, no, don't buy this for me. Yes, go ahead. If you want to, spend your money. You ever have those friends who are like, no, no, I can't take your money. No, 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 it's okay. I will be like, yes, I will take your money. I don't, I'll have my own, but I'll also take yours. I'm that kind of person, so. I like getting gifts. Some people, I don't know if it's a pride thing, but some people just don't like getting things or paying for, or people paying for stuff. I love it. You're gorgeous, girl. Thank you. Whoever RS Lightbulb is. Thank you. Thank you. The hair does a lot of the work. I'm grateful that it's looking bouncy and luscious. I'm only here to exist. The hair is doing it all. Ooh, what time is it? Hold on. Ooh, it's 10 o'clock. It's 10:30. I'm gonna have to get off soon, y'all. Last time this live was 2 hours unexpectedly. I mean, it was great, but... And then trying to upload it after was very difficult. But I thank you guys for coming anyway. And also, I thank you guys for sticking with me for an hour and a half already. Y'all are dope. Oh my gosh. Girl, no. Girl, no. I'm always with a new wig or something. Girl, no. This is not my real hair. I'm not gonna be on here and claim that it is. I'm giving you real teas though, right? Like it looks, let me show you. It looks like it could be, right? If I don't lift it up, it looks like it could be my real hair. I know. Once I lift it up though, you're gonna see that the hair salon gave me bright red hair, y'all. I was angry. I'm still kind of angry. My hair is bright red under this wig. Bright, freaking red. Have you ever been to Saint-Tropez? I've heard great things about it on IG. Saint-Tropez? That's in the south, right? I haven't really heard that much about it, honestly. Saint-Tropez. I've just heard that it's rich people. Is it like near Monaco and Cannes? I strongly agree that the chat on Tinder has been so dead, especially last year. Rosa, where you been, girl? We talked about Tinder a while ago. Where you been? No, but it's been really dead. And I feel like I've been chasing men, and that's not my goal. But every time I talk to someone, they're like, oh, I'm at my family's house in the north of Spain. Literally every time. Or I plan a date with someone and they cancel. It's just been chaos. Dating this year, it's been bad. I've had no luck. And it's never been this bad for me. I could at least get a date before. I can't get nothing. I've been canceled on so many times this year. I'm just sick of it. Or I've canceled because I just don't want to be bothered. But it's been bad. Yeah, Monaco is a wealthy area. Thank you, Nikki. I still see you're here. Thank you, girl. Yeah, money. I like having my own money that I can control my own destiny, make my own decisions. But I will let myself be treated. That is right, Eve. I'm here for that. Same. Also, I wouldn't mind taking money without any favors in return. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can just give me money. That's okay. I'll just take your money. And then I'll also make my own. But I'm not doing anything in return for it. Just give it to me because you want to give it to me. There's a job like that, right? Yo, the other day I learned that I can be a professional cuddler. I don't think I'm going to do it because I don't want people touching me. But there's an actual job called a professional cuddler. I mean, who was that earlier that said they might need a job abroad? You can cuddle anywhere, girl. Who was that? Let me scroll up. Was that Renee? Professional cuddling always needs people. Was that Renee? Let me see. Or was that Lauren? I don't know who that was. Oh, Lauren had asked me about teaching abroad. I'm pretty sure I already covered that though. Eve, yeah. Yeah, if you want to say that. I don't really care. I'm not here to claim it's my hair. I put it on and I take it off. If you think it's mine, sure. If you don't think it's mine, sure. I don't care. I look good either way, so it doesn't matter. Exactly, yo, yo. Yes. You are correct. Did I ever tell you guys? Okay, let me let me tell y'all about some stuff that be happening in France that people do not know about. For example, I never really told the story about how I locked myself out of my apartment and had to pay $1,000 or paid $1,000 to get back into it. Disgusting, right? So it was like the second month I was here, and Parisian apartments, you have to lock yourself in the apartment. So when I first got here, I used to literally just leave my key in the apartment because you have to lock it with the key, right? And so I would just leave it in the door. Girl, it was robbery. I was literally robbed. So I just used to leave my key in the door so I won't forget it when I went out. But there was one day, stupid me, I forgot the key in the door. And I have a really weird lock where it's like two locks in one. So I don't know. It was not like the kind of lock that you could just slide a paper in and get in. Like it's a really weird lock. But anyway, I locked my key in the door, so I had to call a locksmith. And I've heard that locksmiths in Paris are expensive. They're known to be hundreds of dollars. So when I called, they were like, "Ma'am, it's gonna be $150 to get your lock fixed." And I'm like, "Sure, fine. I'll pay $150. Then the guy comes. He starts drilling on my door. I don't really understand what he's saying because my French wasn't that great at the time. So I started speaking English, and I think that was my problem. Because then suddenly, somehow, my bill went from 150 to 700 and something euro, which is 1,000 something dollars. Ma'am, to get back into my apartment, that is 1 month of rent, y'all. All he did was like drill the key out of the door and put a terrible one back on. He was like, "Oh yeah, it's 150 for the installation, but you're gonna pay $500 for the lock itself." And I'm just like, I'm still hurt about that, honestly. The thing about Paris is there are so many scams, so many little scams. I mean, I'm from LA. I've heard of scamming and I've heard of people stealing stuff, but the amount of scams here are wild. People will scam you by sending you a piece of mail and like having you sign over some information, or you're outside of the metro and they get you to sign something and then they'll try to take your money. Like the scams here, there's so many. And I didn't know. I did not know. I did not know not to speak English in front of this man. But I thought it was normal because I called my landlord and my landlord was like, "Fine, I guess she'll pay $1,000 for this lock. That makes no sense." I'm still crying. I'm still crying. Every time I think about it, I just think about my bank account being $1,000 short because I was locked outside of my apartment. And what do you do in that situation? You kind of panic because you don't know how you're going to get back in. If you don't know the language, you're just stuck. So I'm warning y'all, if y'all live abroad, like, try your best to speak the language because you never know what a scam, like how a scam would come. You really never know. And there are also so many, pickpocketers in Paris. People are always getting their phones stolen, always getting their bikes stolen. The other day, I heard people got their dogs stolen. You ever heard of people stealing dogs out of someone's apartment? What? You're stealing dogs now? This is what people don't show you about Paris. People show you the Eiffel Tower and they show you Montmartre and they show you all the cute stuff, but scams, tomfoolery, bikes being stolen every day. Girl, dogs, yes. Because I'm in a lot of French expat groups, and the girl was like, have you guys seen my dogs? Someone came into my apartment and stole my dogs. For what, sis? Why are you stealing dogs? It is pure evil. I have never heard of that either. Apparently in the UK, there's this big scandal going around that people are stealing dogs and then, I guess, reselling them. Because it is a profitable market, breeding dogs. But wow, wow. I am baffled. And there's always something new in Paris coming up. Always. Like, you have to be on your toes here. You have to watch your pockets at all moments in the day. It's just, oof, girl. I might need a break. Honestly, I'm a little tired of Paris right now. I might need a break. I might take some time off. Y'all might see me somewhere in Spain or in Thailand soon because I'm tired. I need some sun that's going to be here for more than a day. I'm tired. Oh, you've heard of it before? I've never heard of it. That's the thing. Man, I wish I could. Oof. Oh, and that situation that I wanted to talk about last time, I think I'll end on this conversation because I wanted to go deeper into it. What's her name? Chief. Because it's still an ongoing situation. I don't know if you guys ever followed her, but it's the girl who had the Monoprix incident of the security guards hassling her, like grabbing her phone. You have to see the video to know what I'm talking about. But if you guys were here at the last live, I talked about it a little bit. And apparently it's an ongoing scandal. Oh my gosh, she looks so sad in this video. I don't even want to share it. But I like to talk about it because I went through it. Like, this happens to me too. So I want this to be a bigger issue with the racism and stuff here. And how the freaking security guards are always big black dudes trying to scare people. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just got irritated. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm not going to bring it up no more because I'm sick of it. My gosh. Okay. No, I'm not even going to talk about it. That's going to get me irritated. And I'm in a good mood right now. So if y'all have any last questions, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, I'm going to end this soon. I really enjoyed talking to y'all today, but it's 10:30. Your girl got to go to bed. Got work tomorrow. So let me know if you got any questions, anything you want to hear. Send them now. Also, you guys are amazing for coming. Doing a live, it's always kind of a little nerve-wracking because you just never know what's going to happen. You never know if people are going to show up. So I thank y'all for showing up and showing out. Thank you. You guys are amazing. And especially on... Ooh, girl, I just dropped my ring. And especially on Easter, when I know some of y'all might be with your families or something. Thank y'all for showing up and showing out. Thank you, Yo-Yo. You're so sweet. Yes. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you for coming. Let's see who else is here. Rosa, if you're still here, thank you for coming. Kiera, thank you for coming. RS, I don't know if you're still here. Thank you for showing up and showing out. Thank you so much for coming, Eve. You guys are all so sweet. Amande, if you're still here, thank you. And your lovely name. Thank you for showing up. Who else was here? Nikki, thank you for coming through too. Lamia. That's so sweet. Thank you for being part of my tribe. You guys are loyal. You're amazing. Bye, Kiara. Have a good night. Lindy, if you're here, thank you for coming. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. Dinner, girl, I'm going to bed. It's 10:30. But thank you anyway. I think that's all I see. Janine. Thank you for showing up. Thank you. And did I say Mill? Thank you for showing up and showing out. And you guys are amazing. I hope to do it soon. Maybe I'll do it every other week. That's kind of the vibe I'm feeling. If you guys have questions and stuff that you ever want to ask, like DM me or ask them on the live. Like, I'm always willing to talk about what's going on here in Paris. And yeah, I thank you guys so much, and I'll see y'all soon. Have a good night, everyone, or have a good day. Bye.